from the start. So hello guys, my name is Vanya Tantoco and you are here because you want to start your own business this 2021. And in today's episode, I am here to actually explain how you can start with your own business this 2021. Ano yung mga steps to actually help you create your own business. Most of the time, marami talaga ang goal sa atin is really not to work in an office for an 8 to 5 job. Syempre, you can manage your own time, mas maraming time for other things to do. Plus, you can also achieve what you want in terms of your financial needs. In today's episode, we are explaining more about the steps yung pwede nyo talagang i-take at achievable for you to actually create your own business. Now's the perfect time to watch the rest of the video and learn how to start your own business this 2021. Okay, so the first step is to actually think about the business, whether it is a product or a service that you want to offer. So ito, syempre, dito tayo magsa-start. For sure, since you are here in this video, meron ka ng idea kung ano yung gusto mong business. Probably, nakapagtanong-tanong ka na rin sa friends mo or sa family mo on what you want to do. Anything that actually sparks your interest would be the best way to start your own business. Bakit ganito? And lagi nyo for sure naririnig to, yung pinaka-passion nyo or what you're passionate about or what business you want to start with. Kasi nga, dito nagsastart lahat ang dreams natin. So, if you have a skill that you want to hone and magaling ka and talagang nakikita mong may possibility gawin yung isang bagay, why not hone it more and then create the business? So, for example, mahilig ka mag-drawing. Why don't you create art canvases? Yung mga uso ngayon, people are really into art pieces na nilalagay nila sa house nila and then they buy it through Shopee or anything else, Lazada, ganyan. So, think about a skill that you are very, very good at. And then, hone that skill and then launch a business out of that skill. Okay, step number 2. Now that you know what you really want to offer to your friends, to your family, you can actually create a short business plan. Hindi naman kailangan full-blown yung tipong isusubmit mo sa prof mo. It's a short business plan on how to start your own business. Kasi syempre, with the business, you really need a plan. Kahit mag-sit down ka lang in one session and then write down all your notes, all your ideas and everything else para at least meron kang pwedeng balikan in the future once you are starting your own business. So number 1 would be, why do I want to go into this business? Ano nga ba yung meron yung product or yung service ko na talagang magkiklik or sa tingin ko magkiklik for my market? And then, of course, who will be my target market? So, sino nga ba yung gusto kong bentahan ng product or yung service ko? It all starts with that one. Make a short profile of who you want to target. So, for me, it's a business persona. What I do is, I try to sketch a person na type ng tao na bibili ng isang product or ng service ko. So, ano yung consideration ko to buy that product or that service. So, make sure you have an idea on what to do or who your target market is. Or for other cases, if may time ka pa, you can actually do a quick market research. Just create a Google form and then send it to random friends or family. And you have to also consider who are your current competitors. You also have to determine who are you competing with. Kasi, kailangan mo malaman kung ano yung presyo nila, paano sila nagma-market ngayon, gaano kadami yung market share nila. Yung market share naman, it sounds complicated, but technically, these are the people who are currently buying their products. So make sure lang you try to research on all your competitors or your nearest, these top 5 competitors para at least may idea ka kung saan or paano ka papasok dun sa market na yon. Kasi titingnan mo rin kung bakit sila nag-work at bakit sila pinipili ng current market na yon. Now that you also have your competitors, you can also start researching and canvassing on the suppliers na magpo-provide ng raw materials ng isang product mo. So, make sure galingan nyo yung paghahanap ng supplier nyo kasi syempre, the lower the cost of anything that's raw on your side, it would also help you create a bigger profit margin while you're computing for the next step. For the next step, now that you are done with your research and canvassing for suppliers, now is the perfect time to sit down and compute. Of course, walang business kung walang computation kasi hindi mo alam kung paano or magkano mo ibebenta ang isang product kung hindi ka magle-list down ng cost mo. Costing is one of the most important steps in creating a business. Bakit? Kasi dito mo malalaman kung kikita ka talaga or kung profit margins mo are good enough for your business to survive. In your costing, you have to consider your raw materials. Bukod sa raw materials, you also have to consider yung labor cost or kung gagawin mo yung items from scratch or kung service ka, magkano yung worth ng service mo. After nun, kailangan mo rin i-cost yung other materials. For example, you're gonna get other people to help you. You have to consider the shipping cost. Kung dropshipping yan, you have to input the dropshipping cost dun sa cost ng item mo para at least alam mo na kung magkano siya lalabas kapag binili mo siya at pinadropship mo siya sa isang tao. And then, you also have to consider, for example, isang consideration for costing now, especially that we are in the middle of creating businesses in a pandemic, is inputting your ads or yung cost mo for doing online ads. Ngayon, it's really a content game. Facebook is gonna change up something by January. So, kailangan makakreate ka ng magandang content. So, you also have to invest on ring lights. You also have to invest on a little bit of props para kung mag-shoot ka lang at home. Even if it sounds very simple, kung talagang gusto mo yung gagawin mo and you wanna put effort into it, I super recommend to actually get your products and have a shoot at home. Kahit ikaw lang yan, kung hindi mo kaya kung hindi mo kayang mag-shoot, you can also hire people. For Z Studios, we also offer that product photography. It's a new offering that we are gonna be selling out or offering in January. So yan, we can also send you the rates for that one. Pero yun, if you have all the resources at home, as in, may good quality phone camera ka naman, may ring light ka, may space ka, may props ka, why not do it yourself para at least na-experience mo yung mismong paggagawa or mismong pagtitake ng photos of your product. May idea ko na kung how much yung products mo ibebenta. And since alam mo din kung magkano yung competitors mo, makikita mo, saan nga ba ako papasok? Do I go higher? Or do I go lower? Depending on what your goal is or who your target market is. So, yun yung mga considerations mo. After that one, you also have to check the profitability of your business. Ano nga ba yung profitability? Make sure na yung pag kinompute mo yung costing mo, yung margins mo for profit or yung profit margins, yun yung space in between your cost and your SRP or suggested retail price of the product you are selling. So, yung profitability margin na yun, kailangan may buffer ka pa din dun sa parts ng cost na hindi mo na ilagay sa costing. Kailangan kasi may buffer ka dun sa profit margin mo para at least kung may hindi ka na-compute early on, pwede mo siyang i-input in the future. Or, I also consider this profit margin for business models that consider resellers and distributors kasi kailangan medyo maluwag yung margins mo for you to actually include a reseller price and a distributor price in between your SRP and your cost. So make sure lang you try to compute it. You can also consult accountants or probably people who know better business, yung mga talagang sanay na sa costing. Now is the time naman to actually set up a process kung paano mo ibebenta yung product or service mo. So, dito, magde-determine ka na, okay, saan nga ba ako magbebenta? Do I sell in Facebook lang? Do I sell in Instagram? Do I want to sell and have my own website? Or do I sell it like on Marketplace on Facebook? Kailangan mo ma-determine kung ano yung mga sales channels mo para alam mo kung ano yung mga kailangan mo gawin. You also have to consider paano yung order process. Do they like submit an order form? Saan nila ako babayaran? Is it GCash, Paymaya? Do I have bank accounts? If you don't have bank accounts yet, you can actually register online. Marami ng banks ngayon yung nag-accept ng online registration. So you just have to submit your IDs and fill out an application form online, so you can also do that one. And then, how do I deliver? Do I get a courier partner or do I grab or lalamove na lang? Yan yung mga things to consider in terms of sending a product to your customer. And then, paano yung process nun? Would it be full payment before I deliver? Or do I accept 50% payment first and then full payment before I process the order for items that are made to order? Okay, so now that you have the process, you have the business plan, meron pa tayong hindi nagagawang step, which is actually to think of a brand name. Ano yung pangalan ng business natin? Syempre, with the brand name comes a logo and the colors and the rest of the branding kit that you need for your business to thrive. So, eto din, nag-involve ng research. Think about your competitors, ano yung ginagawa nila, ano yung itsura nila ngayon, ano yung gusto mong maging perceived branding ng iyong bagong brand. So, kailangan mong maghanap ng probably tags. For others, ginagawa nagpe-Pinterest, tinitingnan yung trends in terms of packaging, ano ba yung itsura, ano yung font na magkiklik sa ganitong type of market, yung mga ganyan. So here are some items that you can actually consider for your brand kit. What you don't actually think about is yung logo would say a lot about your business. Ito yung facade ng bahay mo. So kumbaga nakatingin lang sila sa labas ng bahay mo. Ito yung magsasabi sa isang tao na kung papasok ba sila sa bahay mo o hindi. So make sure that when you decide on the logo, this would be like the make or break logo that you really want. It should represent your brand and what you are actually offering. Pag nakita nila yung logo mo, maintindihan nila agad kung ano yung binibenta mong product or yung service. Of course, you have to consider yung paano yung magiging itsura mo, ano yung colors na gagamitin mo. You have to select at least parang, for me, we always use 3 main colors, 1 neutral color para yan sa branding kit namin. And then, ano yung overall look mo? Ano yung photos na pwede mong gamitin? Do I get vibrant photos? Do I focus on product photos lang? Yung mga ganyan. So, those are the things to consider for your brand. We also do branding kits. If you need one, we can also send you our rates for the brand kits, and then we can help you with that one. So, okay, so those are the first few steps on how you can actually start your business. Now that you have the short business plan, you also have your processes, and then you are going into branding, now's the time to actually start creating your social media channels. And we will actually discuss that in another episode, yung next episode natin, kasi medyo we're gonna do a quick tutorial on how to create your own page, to how to create your own Google My Business account, and how to create your own Instagram account and Pinterest account at TikTok account at kung ano-anong social media pages pa yan. So right now, first, again, think of a product and service. Second is to create a short business plan. Third is to actually determine your own processes. And then fourth is to start with your branding. So with these 4 steps, you are actually starting to create your own business this 2021. And if you need help with actually creating your business plan and creating any of the steps I mentioned earlier, we can actually help you with Z Studios. So Z Studios is actually a digital marketing agency, but we do consultancy for businesses as well. And then dito natin i-apply yung tips on how we actually did our own businesses, and let us know if you need help. We also offer free social media audit for this week. So just in case medyo nag-start na kayo with your business but you don't know how to move forward with your own social media pages, we can actually take a look at it. Titingnan natin yung branding, kung match pa ba yung bio nyo, yung highlights nyo, and everything else. So let us know, or just comment down below, or email us at hello@zstudiosph.com. And you can also talk to me on Instagram. That's Vanya Tantoco. You can also message me on Instagram if you have questions. Again, thank you so much. I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel to learn more on how you can actually start with your business and be successful in 2021. Bye guys, and thank you for watching.